But I was talking about, I'm very visually stimulated, and I've been visually stimulated since stimulation was shortened. And, got out of that one. Anyway, I do this every night at this point, because people say, is the show scripted or not scripted? And it's tightly scripted. It's very tightly scripted. Even the fact that I say tightly scripted, very tightly scripted, I say to I repeat the fact that tightly scripted, very tightly scripted. And there's always a small laugh there. And then that laugh comes there. And then there's a big laugh there. That laugh there is not usually there, though. That laugh there. And then you get bored of it at this point. And then there's a small laugh. Then there's a big laugh there. Then you have the big laugh. And there's applause normally at this point. No. No, you did that for fun. So it's all very tightly scripted. I know exactly where I am at every point. Even that, I scripted that to look as if I didn't know what I was doing. And that applause there. That was what I was expecting. Just one person. Now, the film industry in Britain, we've had it for a long time. We invented films. No, goddamn. No, a French guy did, actually. A French guy who made a film called L'Or, il y a stuff là. And he did. There was one with a moon and a thing in a house. And, because I've been to an exhibition thing. And, our film industry is waxed and waned over the years. Waxed and waned. At the moment it's waxing, which is pretty good, as opposed to in the ear situation when it's bad. And this is good, but we've made a lot of bodice filler type movies, a lot of sort of 17th century, 18th century, room with a view with a staircase type thing. Where the drama is very minimal. The acting is very good, very precise, but all the drama is so minimal that what news, Colonel? Oh, I felt a breath of air on my hair. How dare you say that to me? A breath of air? No one's heard of a breath of air around here since yesterday, yes. Well, I know, it's so alarming. Mrs. Stevens has dropped her handkerchief as well, really? That's 3 times in 20 years. You can't be certain. I am certain. I saw it with my own eyes. My God, look, Johnny, little Johnny, now run to Kent really quickly for no reason. Just sort of really small-scale stuff, We make a ton of that a lot. And you must watch it and think, oh, that's how they live. It isn't. We don't wear dresses like that. So, yeah, and there's no car chases in it. I do like a bit of a car chase. And Hollywood would take that story. Hollywood would just take that story there and they'd take out just the essential drama of it and build it up. And the bitch who strapped her handkerchief, gonna go over and give her a piece of my mind. Don't do it, Big J. Don't do it. She crazy. She crazy like a fox, man. She crazy like a dugout canoe, like a battery gun with 2 hens, like a battery hen with 2 guns, in fact. Like a sock with suet in it. She crazy. Little Johnny, here's the keys to my Lamborghini. Just drive, man, drive. And we watch them as well. We watch Hollywood films, but they're going, whoa, we lap that shit up. And this isn't popcorn, this is just stuff off the carpet. This. We play bad guys. Europeans play bad guys in Hollywood movies. That's our lot in life. Hollywood, we need a bad guy. What Europeans have got on the European list? Rutger Hauer. Him. It is like the Star Trek, as opposed to Star Wars, as opposed to Star Trek. Star Wars, the Death Star, that first one with the Death Star, a big planetary star thing, and everyone on board was British. So those rebels are awfully noisy. Yes, I'm terribly sorry. See, one of them dropped his handkerchief, made a bit of a clang, and got it 3 times in 20 years, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, and well, that's okay. We're on the Death Star. This can't explode unless someone shoots one single bullet all the way down the tube. And oh dear, how very annoying. We're all dead, We played a lot of those movies. Even The Great Escape. The Great Escape with tons of British actors in and 1 Hollywood star, Steve McQueen. And it's almost like a British film, but it's, MGM money, I think. And, which is, we're very used to British films and it has Hollywood money in. And so they're all escaping and all the British actors are going, no, we're going to do the biggest escape in the history of escapes from things anyone's ever done. And well, we're with you, Big X. What's the plan? Well, we're going to dig 3 tunnels, Charlie, Barley and Farley. And We're going to get men out and men out and men out until there's no one in here, and then the Germans are just in charge of nothing. We're with you. Now, I want you to disguise yourself. So they all do forged passports. There's Donald Pleasant's working away. Look, I've got a German passport. This is a photo of Hitler, so you're a Hitler passport, you know, and travel passes and all this shit. And I've taken my uniform, so turned it inside out. Put boot polish on the back of my head. I've taken my underpants, turned them into a hat, and I now look like a German officer. Jawohl, mein Herr. Kannst du diese weiße eine willige Lache willkommen. Well done, champion. Coming on nicely. Next, so I've taken my underpants, turned them into a Bren gun, changed my buttocks round, and I now look like someone from France. Bonjour, monsieur. Je suis ici en vacances. Well done, Stevens. You're coming on fine. Off you go. Hello, sir. I've turned my head into a spaceship. I'm not going to escape, am I? No. Not going to work. Get out of there, fool. Damn, all that work for nothing. But they'd all done that, they'd worked hard, they got trilby hats, they got big overcoats, they got things, they got tons of shit, you know, Donald Pleasant. I've made you a German passport made out of a beer can and bits of marmalade, all right? When you give it over, don't let them hold on to it too long, otherwise it becomes all jammy. Your passport is very jammy. Why am I Italian now? I don't know. Because we are part of Axis powers and you have escaped to southern Italy. Anyway, so, then they do the escape, if you remember the film, and they're escaping, they've all got their trench coats on, their hats and their things, and their passports, and tons of shit that makes them look like German citizens or French people or whatever. And Steve McQueen escaped at the time in a jeans and a T-shirt, if you remember. Jeans and a bloody T-shirt. It didn't have a pass, a travel pass, didn't have a piece of paper with "fuck off" written on it. He had a baseball and a baseball glove, and that was it. Gets out, knocks a guy off his motorbike, gets on the motorbike, rides to Switzerland. I mean, you know, and meanwhile all the British are down by the train station. Ja, ich bin ein deutscher Citizen. And she's got a motorbike. Why's he got a motorbike? How's he allowed to do the motorbike? Why am I doing this fucking train thing? I've learned the language. Jawohl, mein Herr. Eine kleine Nachtmusik bekommen. And Steve's just driven off, and they were all getting on the train and trying to pretend we're Gestapo people, and then tally-ho, they come and tally-ho. And in the end, all the British are rounded up and shot, you know? And Steve McQueen's okay, and he comes back and he plays more baseball. And how does that make a kid feel?